So hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare and welcome to a new demo that I am trying out on the channel, which is Tales of Arise. So everything I'm currently doing for a main project is under maintenance at the moment. So since I haven't finished my leveling for Kingdom Hearts and everything else is on temporary needs to update hiatus for their servers, I figured I'd give something else a little bit of a go in the meantime, since I have free time and I can't play any of the games I normally would. So this is Tales of Arise. Now, I have not played Tales of Arise yet, though I have played other Tales games before. I have played Symphonia 1 and 2, I have played Legendia on my channel, and I have played Abyss. I have also played Tales of the World on the PSP. So I'm somewhat familiar with Tales, though not as much as other people would probably expect me to be. There's still quite a few games in the series that I have yet to get to, and this is one of the newer ones in the franchise. So, it came out in 2021 on modern consoles, PS4 and PS5. This is the PS4 version, so I thought since I had some free time, I'd give it a go. Yeah, accept license agreement, whatevs. Don't pirate game, basically. Yeah. The demo is from a work-in-progress version of the game. Yeah, no kidding. Contents of it are subject to change in the final release. Save data will not carry over into the final release. Really? That's unusual for demos in this era. No support will be offered in case of any unexpected or unusual behavior exhibited. In other words, if it glitches, tough cookies. So I have it set to English, though there is a Japanese option. So let's start. Okay. I don't know what... Normal. The standard difficulty level recommended for players who enjoy both story and combat alike offers fights that are balanced and just right. Interesting little language here. Going across the top. Moderate, hard. I'm probably gonna go on normal. Ooh, story. In case that's a fun way of saying easy mode. I'm gonna go on normal for now, just because I don't want this to take too long and I want to get a good feel of the game. Input queuing time? Adjust the queuing time for button inputs when launching attack combos. What do you mean queuing time? I'm gonna leave that as default because I don't fully understand what it is. Vibration off. Subtitles. Oh, you can turn subtitles on. I'm leaving them off because I'm on, excuse me. I'm leaving them on because accessibility is good. For now, I'm just gonna leave everything else though as is. So let's save and begin. Select the character you wish to control in the demo. When you clear the demo, you can see a preview video for the character you were controlling when clearing it. Note the controlling character can be switched during gameplay, however, the bonus movie that plays after clearing the demo will remain based on whichever character you first selected in this screen. Okay. So basically choose your fighter. I wonder if this is more of a just learn the combat sort of demo and not a story demo. I kind of thought it was going to be more of a story demo, which is a tad disappointing, but we'll see. Start with the Elfin maybe? A swift sword fighter with an array of arts to combat any type of foe in close quarters combat. The whole phoenix diving thing makes me think of Final Fantasy 15. You're about to begin as Elfin. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Eld Minar? Minasia? Land of Green.
Well, off we go.
To, sir? Off we go to where? Okay, I'm guessing probably don't want to fall down that. Is there anything here? Okay, move, dash, jump, camera, menu, obviously. Skill, strategy, outfits, field guides. I'm used to the Tales menu. I'm just not used to so much seeing it here. In its modern, glorious form. So Zoogles have infested even tranquil places like this, huh? That's a damn shame. What do you expect? Tamed or stray, whatever the Rainins are lurking, Zoogles are sure to follow. Probably not the best idea to have this unvoiced at the very beginning. It'd be a surprise if there somehow weren't any Zoogles in these parts.
Just great.
I know, I just threw me for a loop a little is all. Listen, Zoogles are deployed depending on the environments they're best suited for. When we visit an area for the first time, we'll have no idea what they're capable of, so think carefully on how to put that blazing sword to use. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Let's get moving. Well, 23 boars, times 3. Okay, how do we go about? Boost strikes, use normal attacks to build up the gauge, which gauge? Then, when the gauge is full, press on the directional pad to unleash a potent co-op attack that can defeat non-boss foes. Cure points, consumed when casting healing and supporting arts. Oh, they have their own thing now, maybe not regular MP. Allies HP, and arts that we can use. So I'm assuming we can maybe control somewhat the other characters on the field as well. Maybe a Xenoblade style. Arts gauge, consumed when arts are used. So I have so many little triangle points. And boost attacks. Press the directional pad to trigger the corresponding character's special move with unique effect. Are you wish to... Yes. Normal attacks. Press R1 to perform a normal attack. Oh, I'm not used to this being to the shoulders. Skyrim hit looking. At first, you can string up to 3 normal attacks together, but by learning certain skills, this limit can be increased. Characters can also attack in midair after jumping. Arts are special actions performed by pressing part of your AG arts gauge. Press triangle, square, or X to use the art assigned to each button. While the AG will gradually restore automatically, it will restore more slowly while attacking. Push L and press R2 to evade an enemy attack. Do I have to do it simultaneously? It says and. If you time it well, the enemy attack is approaching, you'll perform a perfect evasion, allowing you to avoid taking any damage. I don't like that evade. Something that critical is assigned to a double button combo. Where am I going? I'm this one? I'm locked onto this one. Why am I locked onto this one? I was clearly going after the other one. Okay, what's it? These two or these two that dodges? Oh, no, it looks like I can potentially do it without pressing it down on L. It's probably more direction. Never mind. I remember one of the older DMC games was like that, where you had to do a 2-button press in order to dodge, and I hated it. Because for something so split-second, you don't want to overcomplicate it. Boost strikes. Boost strikes are one-hit kill attacks performed in tandem with other allies. When you see the word strike on an enemy, press the directional pad to use one immediately. Boost strikes occur more frequently with lower enemy HP and higher combo counters. Thing is, I don't really know how to fully coordinate them when it's open like this. It's one thing when we're all grouped up on the same screen. It's another when it's more open on the field like this, knowing who can link with what, or what combo attacks are going off where. I think I have the hang of this. Don't let it get to your head. Complacency leads to trouble. You never loosen up, do you? There's no such thing as being too alert in battle. On we go. Yeah, I wish I knew what their voices were, because that would help me give personality to the characters. Flaming Edge Part 1, Elfin's perk. Elf can sacrifice HP to use a Flaming Edge, a strong, wide-reaching blade sword attack, and to do so, hold triangle, square, or X, which will trigger a Flaming Edge after he performs a corresponding art. Flaming Edge moves cost... They're so tiny for the text. Flaming Edge moves cost no AG to use. They have an added bonus of dealing extra damage to downed enemies. Plus, after learning a certain skill, you can continue to hold the button longer, letting you exchange more of his HP for power. Okay, so he's somewhat of a berserker character. Cooking. At camps and inns, you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when eaten. Has been a part of the Tales games for a long time. New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found at certain collection points. And in general stores, eating new meals overrides any previous effects. Okay, just like Final Fantasy XIV. Depending on which of the party cooks a meal, the extent of their effects and their duration will vary. As such, it's wise to rotate who's on cookie duty based on your current goals of the party's overall status. There's always going to be that one person who can't cook. Or who is bad at particular dishes. Some people are better at baking, some better at cooking. Apple gel. Apple-flavored medicinal gel that restores 400 HP to an ally. I always expected these to be huge, and then it turned out they were gummies. Can I...
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
Oh, there's a thing here?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
I mean, that's one way of looking at it.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
Agreed.
I guess that's true.
Dang it! I've been back attacked.
Right, here goes! Lightning Wyvern! Drop your mind! It's over! Take this! First strike!
Yep, if technology is good or bad only based on who wields it, then you have what is called a bias. Goes for any opinion, really.
Can you take care of them?
How they wield it is one thing, but that they have it at all is another. Okay, apparently it's broken. I don't entirely know what that means in this particular context. Oh, this is going to be one of those games where they all talk over each other and I can hear none of it.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right?
Opal mass, a
Bet
clunk
you
of milky
couldn't do
white
it.
ore that shimmers
So
with a
to
faint green
grab
light.
Here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my move!
Regarded as a natural blessing from the earth, it contains the power of wind. Metal engraver. The metal engraver can craft accessories for you using ore that you mine from the mining points. Once you strengthen an accessory and activate new skills for it, you can even transfer those skills to a different accessory altogether. Is it gonna be like Final Fantasy IX then? How often I use a piece of equipment maybe details how strong it's going to be or how useful it will be. Okay, that looked maybe more like a where to at first. Butterflies, just for show. Or not. No, this is going somewhere. Where am I going? Where are you taking me? Put it back. Oh, okay, this particular key means a whole new area then. Then I'm going to check to the south. Yeah, I figured enemies would respawn. It's one of those types of games.
There's something in the water.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I see fish. Do you mean the fish? Can I do anything else?
Hey, Rinwell, do you always have to say an incantation before you cast an art?
Yeah, they don't really add any extra power or anything, but reciting them is what allows the astral energy to come together and flow through me. It takes time to complete, but they're what lets me use such strong magic in the first place.
What happens if someone interrupts you while you're in the middle of chanting?
Then I have to start over from the beginning. As soon as my concentration breaks, any astral energy I've accumulated disperses.
Got it. So once you start reciting, that's our cue to make sure that no enemies can get near enough to disrupt you.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. Although, I do have one fun trick up my sleeve. Once I finish chanting a full incantation, I can hold on to a single astral art without casting it right away.
So once the astral energy's in place, you can choose to set it off whenever you want? That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't fully have the hang of it just yet, but I'm sure it'll come in handy sooner or later.
Yeah, that's how spells have always worked in Tales games. You can't move your feet once you start casting. Unless, of course, you get the ability to magically just blah 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 it away. In which case, as a running joke in a lot of Tales games, you get the ability to surpass the need for chanting the spell by literally shouting blah blah blah. Hey, you there. You two there. I don't think I've seen you around here before. You two from out of town?
What?
So what if we are? What business is it of yours? None, not at all. You just don't look like you know where you're going, that's all.
Right.
You're right, this is our first time in the area. Then you'll want to head to Viscant, the big capital of Menancia. Words. Wish I knew how they said them. Just know that, as you can clearly see, the area's crawling with Zoogles, and they all seem to be even angrier than usual. If you're not looking to getting jumped by them, stick to the highway. It's safer than trying to cut across the rough and run into trouble. Although, judging by that sword you're carrying, maybe you thrive off of danger. If that's your thing, I won't stop you, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Anyway.
Viscant, huh? What do you think we should do? Not like we have anywhere else to go. Better than wandering these fields aimlessly.
Got it.
Then it's settled. We're off to Viscant. Safe travels, folks. I'm going to hang around a bit longer in case more travelers like you two lose their way.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
But why have I lost my way? They didn't exactly clarify that part, did they? Oh, I do have a full map. Shrooms? Probably for cooking. This one is very interested in getting up in my business. Can I attack ahead of time?
What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
Bombs? As in the things people use to clear out rocks? But I could have sworn I saw something other than fire burst from some of yours.
That's because these aren't ordinary bombs. They're specially made ones filled with astral energy.
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them. It makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
One moment you're using powerful bombs, the next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kinda on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage not to die, I'll be able to heal you using my arts.
I'll do my best to not die then.
I wonder if they have friendly fire then. Stay out of the casting field. Whoop. Maybe that would happen eventually. I'm trying to see if I could preemptive strike them. I might get closer. What weak points?
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Okay, here I go. The enemy will
Okay, we do have somebody that's healing. I keep forgetting that they've completely moved how they did combat. Ooh. Oh, I did something. I think I charged it.
I don't know what I do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really do.
Oh boy, I'm not used to this new combat system at all.
Looks like it could be worth something.
I'm getting the basic idea, but I so desperately want to change around my controller commands. A clump of black luster stones with white streaks. The black surface absorbs idle thoughts, giving the user strength to persevere.
This should be a good place to fight.
Wow, Kisara, it's so big.
You're talking about my shield, right?
Really, game? Was that entirely necessary? It was unprompted. Yeah, so like when I learn to catch it for the first time, a lot of the controls are like, that's not where I thought that would be. But you eventually get used to it. Grape gel. Grape flavored medicinal gel that restores 2800 HP to one
What's this
ally.
thing?
Okay, I've never seen grape one before, but I am a tad behind for tails. Is there any point that it wants me to level up to before I make it to the end of the demo? That is a question. A tough crystal that can disperse impacts against it, but physical structure is so strong that it's believed to be indestructible by physical means.
Little help!
Yeah, it seems like Rising Wyvern and Swallow Blade seem to be the best combo so far. Just keep in mind he starts backing himself up more and more, so he can only do like 2 or 3 at a time.
We won that by a...
Hello, pig!
Out of our way!
Suddenly, surprise sausage! I wish I could tell what's breaking them too. Oh yeah, there's the bombs. There's what she's throwing.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You mean this one? Apparently they have open world chests. Solid Edge, a longsword formed from exceptionally tough material. Walls of rock alike crumbled before it, leaving not even the slightest chink afterwards.
This might be some decent equipment.
If only I knew how to put it
Anything
on.
that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Nope. Not that. Equipment. Is it for me? Apparently so. What does everybody else use? Gun. Book. Fists. Oh, your thing really is a shield, though. I would assume you attack more with a mace. Stick. Very well, I shall equip it to myself. When in doubt, just hit people with a stick. These are new. Although looking to be maybe slightly problematic from in the water.
Let's dispose of the trash.
But I'm not in the water when I go into combat, so maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, Demon Fangs were too far away. Always is. Demon Fang is typically your last resort if I have 10 HP and a boss to kill. Seems very shelled. Magic weakness only? Can I only hit it at a certain spot? What are your secrets? So interesting that we have a gauge specifically for healing. Probably so you can't cheese it with other arts. That way you can't just spam cure the way you do your other moves. They had to restrict it somehow.
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
I don't want to know.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Question is, how do I get it to go off? It's one thing if I'm playing as him, but if I'm not, it kind of gives off the vibe that I just need to be patient and hope for the best. Also, how do you know what I get up to at night? Why are you listening? She tried to make it seem as if he was creepy. You're being worse.
Out of our way!
Here I come! Whoa, whoa, Rising Rider!
Here I come!
Rollerblade!
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Oh, I see.
Hit him where it hurts most!
Thing is, how do I get it to hold still?
Easily be faithful.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Rising Champion!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
So even though I am running this
Almost time for
digitally,
my
my
evening.
PS4 has decided to take off like a jet engine. Rest at a campground will restore your party's HP and... I don't know what that stands for. While resting, you can watch... Oh, cure points. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you've previously viewed.
Cup of tea.
Movie
You
theater mode?
haven't left all of your lordliness in the past.
What about this guy? What do you want first? For those times when victory is almost in reach, it's our job as shopkeepers to help you get the rest of the way there. Buy and sell items. Well, this is for cooking. Yeah, he doesn't have any armor or anything. Can we create an accessory? You can use ore to craft accessories. Once you select an accessory to craft, choose the ore you wish to use as a material. The rarity and any bonus skills belonging to that ore will then be carried over to the accessory that is created. Ores can possess up to 4 skills, with rare ores offering more skills. To activate these bonus skills, the accessories crafted from ores must be enhanced. Okay. So, use these perhaps? HP, oh I see. HP plus 15 increases, obviously. Physical damage, negative 20. Reduces physical damage. And opal, wind damage. Wind and earth damage. Start with the black onyx. Ah, I see. Abyssal pebble. Water damage. Fire and water damage, negative 10. Elemental defense, light damage. I don't like that one is... Oh, maybe it's negative 10 from the enemy. I don't have water damage on the character I was originally going to put it on. Background charge rate. Okay, let's see if I actually made it. May this moment put you on the road to an even greater journey ahead.
I'd like to check their wares if...
Okay, for me, since I am sometimes a dum-dum, let's see if I can, yeah, add the accessory I just created. It's not a huge boost, but it's something. Okay, which one of you is creating water? I want to say it's her. This character.
you don't mind.
So, wind and earth damage, -50. Physical damage, damage, negative 20 HP. Let's do a protect ring with water.
Hey.
Give that to you. So I'm pretty sure you're the one that's been casting.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Guessing there's more around here. Let's also buy some stuff. You can typically only carry like so many of each item anyhow. Oh, did crafting cost me money? Did I not realize? Oh, it did! I accidentally crafted something that was very expensive. My bad. Whoops. I'm still gonna buy a couple apple gels. %30 cure points, but we have some. We have life bottles. How about camping? Do you wish to rest? Yes.
This time of night ever makes me feel so alive.
What goes on inside that head?
Reminisce. Technology, healer. We've already been through all these. We haven't had any cinematics. Could be for resting. Ah, so this is where we use the ingredients. Roast chicken. Needs chicken and pepper. Very basic, despite the fact it clearly has rosemary on top of it. Steamed potato. Only needs potato. Elemental defense up. Attack up. Elemental attack up. Ice cream. How the heck? With milk and egg. I mean, that would make a custard, perhaps. Munir? A dish made by coating fish in flour before cooking it. Adding a little lemon juice to the crunchy coating gives it a refreshing taste. That's just a fish fry, my dude. I'll do maybe some potatoes.
What do you think? Hopefully you all like it.
Do we eat it now, or... Oh, maybe we do. They don't use food at the end of battles anymore. It's used as a boost for the next day.
Made for fishing.
Days like this are rather loud.
I see. It's more like Final Fantasy 15. It's a boost for the next day.
This time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Oh, but they're guarding something. I must have it.
Go no further!
Oh, damn it, it dodged.
Are those arms even natural?
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Searing Flame! Rising Wyvern!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, it is her that has some bubbles. He, on the other hand, looks to maybe be lightning?
Nice, Law!
Leave it all to love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
I wonder if ice is its own element in this one. Oh, he also has fire.
I need to be stronger.
You're not with the others? Could have sworn you would be.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Yeah, one day I forget money from fights. Arm braces that have seen countless battles in service of a greater cause. They shine in the morning light with blood of someone unknown. Not something. Someone. Are they not a... Oh, wait, they're probably gauntlets. Yep. Okay, they're very hard to fight, but you can get lots of rare items and SP if you manage to beat them. Giant Zoogles. Basically, they're bad news. From what you're telling me. So these, if I can beat it, I can claim as treasure. For what you're telling me...
You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
Is that it probably wouldn't.
It'd probably mess us up good.
How can I tell how strong it is? Is there any way? I wish there was like a level that you could see. It's clearly guarding those berries. I think is this one of those level 99 enemies? Or is it like a level 30 enemy?
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Pushing myself backwards while not having technically enough. Whoa! It's so weird that it pushes me back a little bit. Back. Please attack it before it belly flops me, but you did not.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
It's gonna be really embarrassing now if I end up losing to Small Fry. Please mind what you say. Innocent Lily, a gun believed to have been used by Reyna's Valkyries long ago. Despite seeing combat on many occasions, its barrel remains completely pristine.
Hey, new equipment.
Yes, but not for you. For her. Yeah, with the focus on the moon in the background, I kind of wonder what timeline or universe this takes place in. Some Tales games, though not directly connected, do share a universe. Let's grab some of this. I'm being chased by a horde of birds.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. I'm surrounded.
Get back here.
Be careful not to overdo it.
What if they just sit still?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
You're finished.
I can do this all day.
Take this.
Now I'm in the groove.
Holy land array.
Here I come. We did it.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that is you.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Theon actually look flustered.
You're mine.
Okay, some sort of gauge, don't know what it means. Oh, is that a cast?
You're mine.
I see a purple ring and I didn't know what it meant.
You're mine.
I guess you have your weakness now and again.
Told ya. Lives are unstoppable.
Damn, you're not like that all the time.
You're on. Take this. You're finished.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Albert.
Yeah, I don't think these are separate stories either. They seem to be just playing as different characters.
feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On
So I'll
me?
likely make the demo
Well,
playthrough.
I'll do my best.
Just the one. The one character. Okay, these are all just respawning. I guess stuff maybe spawns in perpetuum on the map. Probably giving me the chance to explore more to potentially find the treasure chests, which have our better ribbons.
I found some equipment.
A protect ring. Let's see, physical damage -20.
Take a look at it.
Better than nothing. Doesn't seem hyper specific, so I'll just give it to whoever. Okay, I know I'm going around in a circle. I'm looking for treasure.
Out of our way!
Rising Wyvern! You're on! Rising Wyvern!
Yeah, these have super physical resistance, don't they?
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Rising Wyvern!
Nice, Law.
All the love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
Armor won't save you.
Armor saved him.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
So, did you like my boost art?
Yeah, it was off the charts.
Okay, tomato. Don't see any treasure. But sometimes in games with newer graphics, it can be hard to tell. Beef? Beef in a box. I've heard of that door-to-door service. Get premium cuts of beef delivered straight to your door. Whether it's any good or not, I don't know. Don't ask us for our qualifications. Just accept that it's beef.
Right, here goes!
Because we said so.
Rising Wyvern! You're on! Swallow blade! Aim for the weak spot!
I'll smash you!
Dance in the wind! In here!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Socket!
In here!
Take this!
I'll be saving you! Like you
You're on!
Is that my companion's art or my art?
You're finished! Time to let it rip! Take this! You're finished! Fluid escape! You're finished! Take this! You're finished!
Fact, that's taking me a bit still to defeat these. Whoa!
Rising Wyvern! You're on! I'm not done!
Makes me think if there is a boss, I have some concerns.
Consider yourself finished!
I can feel my precision improving.
Level up. I can feel my practice is making perfect. And we have infinite potatoes. Maybe they don't respawn in the full version of the game. I wouldn't know. Okay, got that treasure. I wonder if I can see them on the map before I actually open them. Big city.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Just sheep. Can I milk cow? It's glowing. Yeah, I can milk cow. Not this cow. This cow, baby cow. We are apparently just stealing now. Chicken? Eggs, maybe? Yep, eggs. Chicken. Mystery bird. Can I swim? Yes, I can. Rock wall, a shield that incorporates rock rich in earth astral energy, harder than your typical stone. No ordinary weapon has any hope of cracking it.
Got some good equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Me neither. I haven't even seen it yet, but I know the shield isn't to my personal taste anyway. A bit like you just picked up a big piece of slate. Okay, you can't see the treasure yet until you pick it up. Oh, I see. My food gauge actually starts to dwindle to let me know how long I have. Beef stew recipe. A stew consisting of beef cooked in red wine and demi-glace sauce. One bite of the tender savory meat makes all the preparation time worth it.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
Maybe I plan on making it. Ever think of that? Gee, it's only like you eat at least once a day. If not up to 3 times a day. Do you actually plan on eating food yet? Why does it have bunny ears? Ah, there's no reaction to the wheat. Sadness. Even Enter the Dragonfly had reaction to the wheat. And that's a PS2 game busted to hell. That's a way through to something. Which one of y'all was the map? Not that one. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that either. I swear one of these was a map. Objectives. Oh, maybe it's because I was in the water, I was gonna say. Nope. 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 There we go, square. Where am I? That leads to the waterfall depths. Which is, I think, technically where I was before. Maybe in a section I couldn't access? Salmon! Wonder if I have swimming stamina.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
A columna latio, a strong rod inspired by the pillars inside homes of all things. Beautifully designed, it never bends or breaks as it mows down enemy after enemy.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Oh my gosh, the design is so unique. There is a stick. Literally just a stick. You have a flaming sword etched in runes. And the other woman wields technology you've never seen. And yet you are fascinated by stick. What are these pig bunnies? They're cute. Is there any way I can, like, pet them? I'm rubbing my controller to see if there's any way to potentially pet the creature. Which way am I going? I am going this way, I think. I am not going this way, it is all blocked off. Am I at the right spot? No, I'm not. I bet that leads somewhere in the main game, though. Pardon me, if I'm not mistaken, are you two travelers? And you are? Ah, where are my manners? My name is Drasheen. I work in the city.
Hey.
We were told to come visit. We were told to come to Viscant. I'm guessing this is it.
Yes!
Yes, you've certainly come to the right place. I wish I could say welcome to you both, however. The gates to the city are currently sealed. Nobody is currently allowed to enter. A dangerous Zoogle is on the loose, you see. A Zoogle? They're nothing to get it in a twist about. We saw plenty of them on our way here.
Maybe.
Well, this is no ordinary Zoogle, I fear. It's a rather large specimen, one that's free of its former constraints. Well, maybe I do have to go back and kill the other one. Worse still, there's troubling reports of an even larger Zoogle on the loose, but that's neither here nor there. Until they've both been successfully hunted down for everyone's safety, the city will unfortunately remain under lockdown.
Yes.
Despite the fact that I am clearly not a Zoogle, and it's not here. Because I go for you too, despite being a resident. Sadly, yes, due to a blunder on my part, I've been locked out as well. I made one mistake, and now I'm exiled from the city to be fed to the beasts. I'm just about to take shelter at a nearby ranch. You're both more than welcome to join me if you wish. So you're planning on holding up at this ranch? Sorry, you got other plans. We can't just... Hey, Shione, why don't we get rid of those Zoogles ourselves? I was afraid you were going to have another outrageous suggestion. Hear me out. The sooner we take care of them, the sooner we can visit Viscant, rather than just sitting around at a ranch, right? Alright, let's do it. Spit it out. Where are these Zoogles running around?
That's unfortunate.
They're in the Teetle Plains. Wait, surely you don't intend to go there yourselves, do you? That's exactly what we're going to do. Once we get rid of them, I want decent accommodation for the both of us. Got it?
Okay, off we go.
We have mission!
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I still don't fully know how our magic works. Navigation map in the upper right hand corner of the screen shows information. Press square. Yes, thank you. Now it tells me. You can reach the Teetle Plains by crossing the stone bridge in the Traslita Highway and taking the path north. But please do be careful out there. What choice do I have? I probably gotta go all the way back. On the road again! Can't wait to be on the road again. I don't think there's anything hidden right here. It seems like there's potential for stuff here. Milk, just in case. Just in case that beef stew recipe is awesome. Any chests? Anything, anywhere, anybody. Oh, fish.
Tell me, Dohalim, has that skill of yours got a name?
And what skill would this be, pray tell?
You know, when you're talking to people around town. The way they suddenly become putty in your hands.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow.
You mean he has a max
I do.
charisma stat?
It's called friendly intimidation. Look imposing and speak in a deep, booming voice, and presto, you'll have people wrapped around your finger in no time.
I would never stoop to such scandalous tricks. Any feelings of intimidation are solely in the eye of the beholder.
So there is a knack to it! How do you learn it? Can anyone do it?
Now you've got me curious. Is there special training to master?
Let's see. An obsession with being elegant is a must. Oh, and it helps to be old-fashioned, too. Bonus points if you speak in a way no one can understand.
Isn't that the
If
pink-haired
you've
woman?
a bone to pick with me, it'd be quicker to just come out and say it.
What? They look up to you, that's all. I'm just helping them along.
Hey! What's got into Alphen and Law all of a sudden? I can barely understand a word they're saying. And what's with the weird poses? Was it something they ate?
I hope you're willing to take the blame for this one.
I wasn't expecting them to take me so seriously. I'll go and have a word with them.
The boys are being boys. I've never seen someone act like a goofball before, she exclaims. Anything here? Oh god, it's probably chasing me. Oh god, it's probably chasing me. Oh god, it's probably chasing me. Ah! No! Okay, level 24. 25. Someone heal while, please.
I'm sorry to be a bother. We've all got enough of it. Yes, ma'am.
Be my guest. Swallow blade.
Ow.
Rising wyvern. You're on. In front.
We don't have firearms here on Dana.
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome, Dana.
Rising wyvern.
I'm back!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope.
Swallow blade. Demon fang.
Freeze Lancer! Yeah! In the wind! We
Rising wyvern. You're on.
getting started.
First strike. Swallow blade. Talon hurricane. Do it.
Nope. I went to execute a strike and got belly flopped instead.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
This one's all mine.
Do it!
Swallow blade. Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Okay, those probably weren't super souped up enemies. Maybe.
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
Silver Sword of the Owl, a fairy tale starring a blue-eyed owl known as the Silver Sword, who soars through the skies as it helps the weak and downtrodden. It is going to be for you. Okay, is anybody missing anything? Got one for you. I think I got everybody something. As long as I don't aggro this thing, I should be okay. Just because I really don't quite know how to save. Resume controls. Nope. I don't know what happens if I die. I don't want to find out. you were here. I probably should make accessories for everybody. Decreases damage taken by wind and earth. Or just base. I should maybe just do base. Whatever. Elemental defense, light damage. Who does light damage? Water damage was very specific. Elemental defense and light damage. Okay, but who? I could have sworn it was you. Maybe you. You feel more like Earth. Trying to see if there was anything else. Options, view character. Oh no, that's just the whole change and rotate. You're maybe Earth, actually. I know you're plant, but I don't know if that's the same thing as Earth. For now, I'm kind of inclined to give it to you, and then you can have the really basic one. Attack by 15. If I use the Grimoire. Decreased aggro. Who do I want to give? Probably you. That actually probably works pretty good. And we're missing one. Guy who's probably a prince. If I had to guess. I have a magic one, but I also already gave her something. He is fire, but we don't have anything that's fire, so. And suddenly, we're penniless. We are flat broke.
With battle well waged, only waging of words and a feast remain.
You want dinner? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, probably. Attack up M, experience boost. Oh, that seems fantastic. Elemental defense, elemental attack, defense up. Attack up seems good. Oh, but it only lasts for 5 minutes. This only lasts for 5 minutes. This is like very obvious. Only eat directly before a boss fight style food. Why does it only last for 8 minutes? I thought previously our effect would last for at least 15.
What do you all say to taking the path less trodden for once?
Path? I don't see any path.
Do you mean that thing that looks like an animal trail? Path may be a generous term. I'm assuming you know where it leads?
My gut says to a bridge.
Hoodle says your gut's wrong.
Really? Well, it is definitely in the right general direction.
Not that main roads are necessarily danger-free, but he does have an uncanny knack for insisting on some strange and unique routes.
Alvin always did like a challenge. Can't say I appreciate some of the more daredevil ways he's taken us, though.
Like the landslide he insisted was a shortcut before disappearing off the edge? Nearly gave me a heart attack.
I'll say, yet the intrepid explorer looked as happy as a pig in muck.
Probably best we stick to doing our own orienteering in the future.
Hey, so what about this route then?
Maybe if we pretend we can't hear him.
Don't you think the path forward is fraught enough without making extra problems for ourselves? Maybe best to reel it back.
Good point. I say we stick to the main track like regular travelers for once.
Guys? I will break down this wall!
Is this the game making fun of me for taking so long and going every which way?
87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it.
Hey, sometimes
I'm
I
not
do that.
training. It's
Not the
easy for
tying
me to
part,
get
but the holding.
anxious.
Well, that's fair.
Oh, it's a wait.
Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alvin, are you crazy?
You're right. This
Didn't
does
we
make
just
for
do this in
decent
Genshin?
training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right?
It caused
Now you
Noelle to
get
break
it?
her sword.
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that!
Phrasing.
Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes,
Shion.
Shion, that's how you say it. I thought it was gonna potentially be Shione, but it's pronounced Shion.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
Didn't think we had any.
How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
Watch them be like right behind us, slightly misplaced.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food. Hand it over.
Stay away!
Even by itself, it's not gonna be enough calories.
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
Why did you steal it in the first place? We have more than enough. Okay, I'll probably go defense, because I'm a coward.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
couldn't eat any more if I tried.
That is true happiness.
Let's see if I can figure out where I need to go here. Square. Set over by the Tidal Plains. So hang a right. I just figured this guy is. Hey, it's dangerous past this. What? You guys plan on actually fighting the Zoogle? Are you nuts? I'd really think twice before taking that thing on, you know. What choice do I have?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Is it the giant thing?
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Are we sure there's no safe? Just the settings. Status, change party leader, edit. Oh, I'm so afraid of actually confronting it. It gives me grape jelly, but I have no idea how to use it. Is there a save feature in Tales? I doubt it would boot me all the way back to the beginning. I don't think it'd be that mean. Tales of Arise, how to save. When you aren't in battle, press the start button or the trackpad to open the menu. After that, you can save or load your in-game progress by selecting the system section. All I have is settings. I probably can't save in the demo, so we're just gonna have to cross our fingies. 26. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad, I'm hoping.
Trouble with a capital T. Together, we've got this.
Way to learn to move. Weak points. Some large enemies have orange glowing spirit cores that can be destroyed after taking a set amount of damage. Doing so will break the core and down them. Depending on the enemy, these weak points can also be directly targeted. Okay, aim for the orange basically, so it's on the leg. I think I might even have its own gauge. I was in the air.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Dang it. Press, but I was mid-move.
A charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
I'm sorry to be involved.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm assuming just it wants me to go for this one leg.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Is there no end to them?
We're making some progress. Keep up the pressure.
It's a gameplay of saying this fight's taking a bit. Am I stunned? I can move for a second. This spot I can't reach. There we go, there's the core break. ads? It summoned ads? Bees!
I have no limits.
I have no limits. Only my HP. Sir, those are limits. Can we kill the bees?
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there won't be food.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I was trying to maybe get a little closer to the other beastie, but no! I seem to be focused on the small fry. Oh, it might infinitely summon. Yeah, because there's another one.
The enemy is going all out. Eat this. This'll come in handy. Stand in the way. Relax. Now hear me. That move.
Here comes the big one.
Can we get closer to the lake, please?
You'll pay for that.
Get up.
What I'd do without you.
This ends now.
And possibly final strike. And bye-bye bug. Whatever you may be. They call a lot of things in this world Zoogles, so I don't have a full grasp of what they are. Greetings again, travelers. I gather you've decided to take refuge at the ranch after all.
Hey,
Actually, we took care of your Zoogle problem for you. What? Surely you jest. Its sheer ferocity gives even the city's own guardsmen pause. A reasonable reaction for anyone with a level head to have.
what?
What, you think I'm not level-headed?
Sure.
Sure I do, if you consider fighting a giant Zoogle first thing after arriving to a new city to be level-headed.
Ugh.
What about you? You're the one who agreed to help because you didn't want to have to sleep rough. That's got nothing to do with... pardon my interruption, you two. Suffice it to say, I believe you now. Clearly understand just how strong the pair of you clearly are. Save your thanks. As long as we get a warm bed and some nice food, we'll call it even.
What?
I don't remember you asking for food before. We need to eat
What?
daily. What was that? Nothing, don't mind me. Now, to finally reopen the gates. Allow me to welcome you both to Viscant in earnest. I'm confident our city will be to your liking.
Sure.
You've given me high expectations, that's for sure.
Great.
Well, let's head on in. Alright, Tales of Arise. Is that it? Is that the demo? Heck if I know.
I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
I'm guessing that's the two kingdoms.
You really can't feel pain?
It's just another thing I don't have. I don't remember anything about my past.
A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
I want to fight. To live and taste freedom!
Let us finish this. We've got a better chance working together.
It's only over when you give up. You can trust me, you know? Maybe even lean on me a
Until the
little.
day I died, I knew I would be alone. I wish we had never met! Then I wouldn't have to feel this way! I have everyone to thank for that. Including, especially you, Alphen.
There we go. Tales of Arise. Thank you for playing. The city is on fire now. I'm guessing that's us and our doing. But anyway, there are different characters you could potentially play as, but it said during the demo that it didn't matter which one you picked, and that any one that you did would be the same. It unlocked the cinematic, though, from the beginning. I don't think this was here before. Voice selection? Oh, that's just English or not. I just want to check something. Yeah, select which character you wish to control in the demo. When you clear the demo, you can see a preview for the character you were controlling when clearing it. Oh, maybe we can. The controlling character be switched during gameplay. However, the bonus movie that plays after clearing the demo will remain based on whichever character you first selected on the screen. Oh, so maybe they will be different. Demo finale cinematic unlocked. Let me see. Oh, these two share one. I bet maybe it's one each. Okay, so maybe there's gonna be 3 demos. 3 demos per characters. Worth noting, perhaps? Each one took about an hour, and I don't know how long each one will take. Or if it's going to be a lot of repeats. So for now, this is probably where I'm going to call it. I can see in my own time if there's any more demos aside just from this one. And if there is, I can choose whether or not to give them a go. There we go. There is a taste of Tales of Arise, my first Tales game that I've played in quite a bit. And it'll serve as a nice gap filler on a day when I, quite frankly, couldn't stream or do anything else. So for now, this is where I am going to call it. Like and subscribe if you want to see more gameplay from me in the future, whether it be of this game or many of my other ongoing playthroughs, and I hope to see you all in future streams. Bye-bye.